money, Daddy.
What up? What up? What up? This is your boy OD. We back with another one. Been sitting on this thing for a while since launch date. And debating should I unbox it, put it out, or just selling it, man. I mean, it's going for some bread right now. But I told myself, you work hard, you might as well enjoy yourself. I didn't unbox the Xbox. I got it. Sorry, guys. But I will have some load time reviews on the games that I play, since I didn't see a lot of that going on, and I've been wondering about how those games load. And when I did play it, it was phenomenal. I love it. Now, like I said, I've been sitting on this for a couple of days. Today is freaking Monday. What was the date? It's the 15th. Well, it'll be going up today. But we're gonna unbox this thing, get an up close personal look at this thing, so you can really see what it's about. Then I'll make another video, streaming a couple of things so you can see how the games work on there. I'm pretty sure everybody done seen Miles Morales and all the other stuff, so I'll probably figure out what's not out there and do something different. But anyway, let's get to the nitty gritty. Now, by the way, this is my multi-tool. I love this thing, man. I got this thing from Amazon, man. All these different tools on here. It's pretty dope. Let's get in here. This thing is a beast. Peel that back. Now, I ain't gonna front. I kind of like the Xbox setup better. It was like opening a Louis Vuitton bag. I don't know if anybody ever got a Louis Vuitton bag before. Like the box opens up pretty nice. This just feels like the PS4 or PS3 or any other PSs. But again, I feel like, like Apple, the boxes, the presentation, and how Samsung does, with the presentation. So let's see where we start at. So we got this here. Let's put that to the side so we can get up in the box. And then we have the system. This thing is monsterly heavy. Alright, so put this all to the side. Alright. Now, for y'all PS fans out there, I know y'all don't care what it looks like and how heavy it is. I dig. I'm a gamer, man. I love all the systems. But come on, man. We gotta be real about this, man. Somebody could easily trick you right now if they just put a cylinder brick inside the box and tell you it's a PS5 and seal it up. I mean, it's been done before, but this makes it even more easier, man. But anyway, let me put that to the side for a minute. Let's crack this thing on open right here. So we got the literature. You know what that does. We already know, right? We got the power cord. Comes neatly wrapped up with a twisty tie. So you can use your old one if you want to. So you know that if you're keeping your old PS, or if you want to make it easier for the power supply, you just want to swap it out, you don't have to use a new power supply. But if you're finicky like me, you're going to change everything. So alright, so here we got the little accessories of the stand, which, again, man, I feel like the system was so awkwardly made that they had to build a stand for it. And again, I get it, but come on. None of this stuff is necessary, man. All this stuff should have been put together, man, already. So you have the little screw here. Don't lose that, because you already know if you lose it, it's done for. You have to find something. And this thing moves around here. It's pretty dope. So it keeps the system, when you have it, I guess in horizontal mode, keeps it up with this little pattern right here. It seems to go down, store it, and whatever. Alright, so we have that. We got the HDMI. This is the new HDMI. This is the 2.1. So if you know you got yourself a new TV that could do 8K or 4K 120. Looks like a standard cable. There's no branding on it really. I mean, the wiring does have, you know what I mean, what it says. Just gibberish of the voltage and the heat resistance. So we know about that already. So if you have any HDMI cable, you already know. Now, everybody's saying this is the heart of the system, not the system itself. It's the controller. So here we are. The shimmering of the light. So we have the little button right here for the mic, so that way you can mute. See, again, a lot of people didn't explain this stuff, so that's why I'm going over it, because if you're waiting for the system, you want to know more about it, just from the videos, people are not explaining this, and this would make me frustrated, and I said, you know what, I'm just going to do it. So, here's the mute button, PSN button, you already know, press that. The analogs feel real good. Honestly speaking, coming from the older controller, everybody says it, this one feels better. My gripe with PlayStation always has been the freaking controller. I'm one of those dudes that play and my thumbs will hit each other. Now my dudes out there that know what I'm talking about, give me a thumbs up, man. You already know. Alright? So, the buttons feel a little more smushy this time, but they do feel good. Throwing them combos. Hadouken, 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 Hadouken. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Reggie. You know what I mean? You already know. But let me see. The touchpad feels good. Feels real good actually. Way better than the last one. Way better. Hold on, let me get an old controller. So as you can tell, this is dusty. Yeah, it's not the one I really play with. I just grabbed it off the shelf. And yes, it's dusty in here, man. You know what I mean? I'm busy. But anyway, yeah, this one feels way better. And it, again, I don't use this touchpad, and this is my second controller. Y'all know, come on, y'all know. You got a second controller, you just leave out. This is not the main controller you play with, and everything else like that. So, you know what I mean? As you can see, though, the triggers look way better. All right, it's longer. Again, this is the R button. The R1 button is bigger, so, and it feels way clickier. So we know the controller has been updated, and I'm so happy it has. I do wish that, please, why do y'all keep coming out with white and black? You know what I mean? Bring out some freaking colors, man. Even Apple's doing colors now, man. Come on. You know what I mean? Bring out some next colors, man. I wanna pre-order a red system, a blue one, a yellow one. Come on, man. I wanna be different. You know what I mean? Give me that choice, man. I don't want to have to wait till later and then buy stuff, but I'm not gonna get into that rant right now. Here's the underside of it, where everybody keeps talking about the texture and everything else. So it does feel good. The texture's there. The texture actually leaves when you get to the middle, so it stops right about here on the controller, and then the rest is just smooth plastic. I'm guessing that's a mic right there. So when you're talking, so the mic is underneath, and it's probably a mic right here, which I believe is another mic. The connection here is a powered connection, so whatever headset you use that is a powered headset, I'm pretty sure it's probably going to drain the battery of the controller, which they did before in the other controller. Here again, this connection was just a little bit smaller, so we still got all that going on, which is good. Hopefully everything will still work, all the old accessories because again, we didn't get a promise about that like Xbox gave us. So we have here the share button, the options button, and they feel real good. D-pad feels good. One piece D-pad, that's nice. Finally, USB-C. You know, PlayStation has been late to the party. Even on the revamps of the controllers, they didn't go USB-C, which I didn't understand. Xbox did early. Again, I'm just pointing it out. You know what I mean? Now, there's some sharp edges here already. You could tell that it wasn't cut properly. You see it there peeling? See it? So I already see it's going to be some problems, though. Unless that's plastic. Let me check. Is that plastic that I could peel off? It seems like it's plastic it could peel off, but why is it there is the question. Because, you know, that was another problem with the moving around the joysticks, and it would scrape up the joystick. And that happens with all the controllers, to be honest with you, especially if you play. That's the reason why I always buy, like, the Elite controller for the Xbox. Again, I'm going back, just comparing, because it's made out of metal, so it doesn't rub against there. But this is not, and it's made out of plastic, so those who have this controller for a while without any issues towards the buttons will probably have an issue with the analog stick. I'm hoping there's no drifting, of the analog sticks later on. Please, God, don't. Because these things are expensive. These are the most expensive controllers right now for a standard controller. Alright, so when I say standard controller, means this is the same controller that came with your system. No enhancements. These things are like $70, bro. Whereas the Xbox controllers are $60 still. Unless you buy the Elite, which is $150 with after tax, $170, so on and so on. But alright, so that's just an up close look at it. Yeah, I love it though. I'm not gonna front, because the old controller, man, yeah, man. These buttons are always getting away. My fingers are so long, man. You know what I mean? So it's like it engulfs this controller. You know what I mean? And again, told you my fingers would touch each other, especially you playing something, Call of Duty, whatever, fingers smashing into each other, or the worst, UFC, fight night, and you're using analog sticks to box or whatever to fight back. With this one, I see it's a little bit better. I mean, I still could get my fingers to touch, but I know, like, with the width of everything, it's giving me more space to move around. You know what I mean? As far as with this, if you line it up, as you can see, this is closer together. Alright? So I just want to give you that comparison. Going a little more in depth. For those who don't have the system, or, you know, again, I haven't seen no video out there that really goes into too much comparison up close. So I'm just trying to give my viewers that. And if you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Alright. On to the big boy toy. Let's get this stuff out the way. Rick and Morty, baby. Rick and Morty. If you like Rick and Morty, man, you know what it is, baby. You know what I'm saying? This sucker is heavy. Alright. The first thing this remind me of is a freaking computer I built like a couple of years ago. Wasn't exactly this shape, but it was, you know, it was squared off, whatever, and a small ATX motherboard inside and fans and everything. You know what I mean? I don't even know if they sell this type of case anymore, but yeah, it was like that. Alright, so let's stand it up. Yeah. So let's come around this thing real quick. Let's take a look at it, alright? Yeah, she's sexy though. I mean, and I have to say, you know what I mean, she is sexy. Alright? I'll give it that. I ain't gonna front on that note. You know what I mean? I'm not a hater. I like it. You know what I mean? I do think that the Xbox is more simplistic, in my opinion. I do. but I have to give it to it that this thing is nice. You know what I mean? And if it would have came in freaking different colors, it would have been even more nice. But that's my opinion. You know what I mean? And I can have one. All right. So let's turn this baby to the side. We see the side profile. Let's move out a little bit. You know what I mean? Again, she is beautiful. She is nice. She is sexy. She is right. Let's turn it to the back. Now, this is what I want to concentrate more on because I think a lot of people's not paying attention to the ports. All right. So we have everything from the standard, and we now have the 2 USB ports in the back, which is perfect to hide all the cabling and stuff like that for your hard drives and whatnot. Sorry about my squeaky floor. You know what I mean? It's old, man. So anyway, we have the power right here. We have the HDMI, we have the LAN, and we have the 2 USB ports. And from my understanding, if you want to plug any hard drives or anything, you have to plug it into here because this is the 3.0 ports. In the front is a 2.0 port, and that is really probably designated for your controller. I don't know yet 100%, but one thing I did not see, so it is here. This is the thing I did not see when I was looking, is the cable for the controller. So it's not USB-C to USB-C, it is USB-A to USB-C. So again, there's not gonna be no fast charge or anything like that from that front port. Again, so you know that, because that's a 2.0. So this is a regular ass cable, basically. Regular ass cable. They make it look shiny and everything because it's PlayStation, but it's a regular ass cable. You could buy this from anywhere. You know what I mean? So remember this, guys. When you plug in your hard drives, you need to plug them in to these ports. Okay? The 2 right here. I don't know why the hell on this unit is the freaking lock, but hey man, I don't know. Somebody might have a tournament somewhere. You might want to lock your system up. I don't know. If I'm saying, I guess for retailers too, they thought about them. I don't know. The Xbox has one. I'm pretty sure it does, but I don't. When the units for us, I don't know. But I guess, you know, make one design, make it beautiful. So I give them credit for that, and I'm not hating on them. Just saying. You know what I mean? Just saying. So here in the front. Here in the front, we have the USB 2.0 port and the USB-C. So again, more or less, you'll probably plug in a fast hard drive in there. Again, my room is dusty, so don't blame me. It's dusty as hell. Hold up. Alright, a little bit better. So, sand this. Plug it in there, save your games, so on and so on. That's basically what I did. I took some of my, it has an adapter piece so I could make it USB. So what I did was I saved most of my games on there so I could just port them straight over without going through the whole download bit. That's what I chose to do. I mean, you can choose your option and your method. There was some hard drives. The newer generation of this one, a 2 terabyte one, actually was on sale for about 2 and some change a couple of days ago. I think it went back up to regular price, which is 3 and some change. But if you're looking for something fast, trust me, the SanDisk is official. So is the Samsung one, but again, depends on what you can find, what you can get, and what you want to spend your money on. All right, so going back up, yeah, that was my knees. Get a better view of the top right here, and lift this up, bring it down. So yeah, this is where all the magic is happening with the cooling mostly. So I'm pretty sure that all the air is being sucked in through here, funneled out through the back. So you want to keep these things real clear to keep the unit surprisingly cool from all the testers and everything else out there. So yeah, man. Something to look into, something to love, something to want. This is my whole little setup right here. Got my 2 laptops out. Got my 3rd laptop being cluttered on by Q-tips, controllers, and mics. And a couple of my old trinket figurines. You know what I mean? Plan to put those away in storage in a few. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's my little setup, my little desk where I make the magic happen. You know what I mean? My little pad, so when I'm working on different electronics, organize my stuff. And then my Rick and Morty, you know what I mean? Those my dudes right there, you know what I mean? Wish I had a portal gun. Alright, well, that's about it. You know what I mean? If you have any questions, I'm about to hook it up. I'm about to get rid of old Betsy over there. You know what I mean? She's about to go. Spider-Man PlayStation. She's about to go in storage because I love to keep my systems. Just one day, nostalgia, won't pull them out. You know what I mean? Some people say, oh, why keep them? I mean, that ass though, if you got the straight black one, trade it in. I mean, I don't see no reason to hold on to it. I mean, that's up to you at the end of the day, but if you just a gamer for the times, there's no point of holding on to it. Trade it in, get what you can. Best Buy right now is giving $175 if you trade it in. And the last time I looked was actually the day the PlayStation came out, which was Thursday. So trade it in, get your $175. But if you have a special edition like the Spider-Man one or the PlayStation, the limited edition one, the gray one or the blue one, you know, you want to hold on to those things because they exactly worth more money in the long run. Some, you know, the people with nostalgia will buy them sooner or later, and we know how that go. But yeah, you know what I mean, the system is fire. You know what I mean, I'm just hoping it holds up. I heard some problems already, you know what I mean, as I didn't open mine right away, but let's see what happens. You know what I mean? That's all you could do. See what happens and see how it works out for you. But I ain't gonna talk too much. Please like and subscribe. I ain't gonna stay winded. And I'll holler at you later, man. Easy.